Okay, end of the month here. We're looking at the 6-cent sack today, and sorry it's a little late. I've had this, I think, for a couple weeks now. The issue was I was kind of waiting on the Monster Bass box to come. Didn't come this month. I had to call their customer service. They helped me out. My box is on the way. I was kind of waiting to kind of get this one. Look at them both at once. Not to compare them because they're different. But here we are. This is going to be the March 6th sack, and we're going to take a look at it today. There's three big players, right? Mystery Tackle Box, Monster Bass, 6 cents. As far as the subscription services go, there's other ones out there. I know there's other good ones out there. I know, but in my mind, these are the three that come to mind. If you know anything about these services, these are the three that immediately come to mind. So you have Monster Bass and you have Mystery Tackle Box, right? They have their differences, but they are the same. They send baits from different companies, from different bait makers that you look at, that you get, you look at, you use. They're both super cool. I think they both do something different, right? 6 cents, the same but different, right? And I don't mean it comes in a bag and not a box. What I'm talking about is 6 cents is a bait maker. They send their baits only. They're great baits. I don't think it's really up for debate that they make good baits for the price point. So for the price point, they're some of the best baits in my opinion, and I think a lot of fishermen, a lot of anglers, recreational, pro, they share the same opinion. So let's go and look at March's bag. I'm excited. I hope you are too. So let's get into it. So looks like we got a soft bait right away. This is a Stroker Crawl. So the Stroker Crawl, I like this bait. It's the Stroker Crawl 3.3. That's watermelon candy. Yeah, I like their packaging. So here it is, and hope you can see that okay. Make sure before you throw this out into the water, right there you go, just make sure you break those loose, right? This is not a subtle bait. When you start reeling, these guys are gonna move. Texas rig, swim jig trailer, however you decide to fish them, docks, along grass, in the rocks. Very versatile bait. Not a subtle bait. So if they're touchy or anything like that, oh, kink in the neck. They're touchy or anything like that, this is an aggressive bait. Just so you're aware. Great bait. These will get used. Alright, a glide bait. This is the Speed Glide. It's 100 millimeter, 7/8 ounce Speed Glide. Let's see here. Chrome Threadfin is the color. Get it out of here. Now, I don't fish a lot of glide baits. I rarely would tie one of these on, and I should tie them on, especially now that I look at this. This looks a lot, not exactly, this looks like a lot like the bait fish. The size would be pretty accurate. The bait fish in my fishery, size would be pretty accurate. The color is close. I love this. This will catch fish on its own, and what I mean by that is when you're moving this along and maybe you come to a pause. Many a times I've had a bait like this where I'm lipped right here because this is what they go for on the pause. Little hint, if you didn't already know that, I don't pretend to be smarter or better than anybody. But hey, if I know a thing to catch fish, I'm gonna show you. So again, this is swimming along on the pause. A lot of times this thing in this part alone gives them something to key in on, something extra to key in on. So if they don't key in on the bait profile, say they're back here, they can key in on this and they'll hit it. Good glide bait, very well made. Man, the hooks are always incredible on these 6 cents baits. So a very good bait. And probably what I'll do is just do a video fishing some glide baits, 6 cents or not, and see how I do. I don't do it often. So next thing, this is a great bait. This is one of my favorites. This is a fish catcher in any fishery. Chartreuse Black's the color. It's the Axis 2.0. Let me get it out here. So color's great. I mean, look, they do a phenomenal job on the color. Now, let me just, a little bit of a rattle there, but the beauty of this bait is right in here, right? So this is why it's called the Axis. Incredible bait. 13 Fishing has something too. Jabberjaw, I think it's called. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. I've fished them both. They both produce for me. This is a great bait to get in your sack. So there it is. That's why it's called the Axis. There's your hooks again. Always incredible hooks. Beautiful color scheme. This is a fish catcher. The next thing we have in the bag, bullet weights. These are lead 1/4 ounce bullet weights. They call them worm weights. I call them bullet weights, but for the sake of a 6 cents unboxing or unbagging here, these are the Divine worm weights. So they're lead, they're not tungsten. Not bad, not a bad little thing. I'll use them. What's next? Hooks. 4/0 wide gap. Sometimes, and I've said this before, sometimes people kind of fuss about getting hooks and say, just give me another bait instead. I mean, you're going to use them. And I'll say it, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've used these hooks in any box. I use them all the time. I don't think I buy hooks anymore because I get these subscriptions, and I'll take the hooks. I don't complain about the hooks. And it's not a sample pack either. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 hooks in here. That's one thing I will say. Monster Bass Mystery Tackle Box, especially Mystery Tackle Box, I'll get a pack that has like 2 hooks in it. That's something to fuss about. Give me a full pack. And we've been saying it for years. So give us a full pack. Next, what we got? The Crush Mini. This is the medium diver. So this dives like 4 to 7, 5 to 8. 4 to 7. 4 to 7 feet. This color's killer, especially here in the spring. Let's get it out of there. There it is. That's an awesome color. Before I threw the box. Boiled crawfish. That would be accurate. That's probably about what they look like when you boil them. So this 25 size here. This catches fish. Smallmouth. Love this. Smallmouth. Largemouth though. Everybody likes this. Even if you find a spot, if you're a crappie fisherman, it's a good bait if you can find a spot where the crappie are biting. So this is another good one. I'm gonna put these right over here because they're gonna go right to my bag. We got last bait, and this is an awesome one. Might be my favorite one in here. I'll say the color right off the bat here. It's called Shad Burst. This is a lipless Quake. This is the Quake 80 suspending. I don't have one of these, but I want one, and now I have one. So here it is. That color is killer. Hopefully you can see that. Awesome color. This looks exactly like the bait fish where I'm at, Central Pennsylvania. So it's a suspending, so let her throw it in, let her go, bring it up, pause it. Now when you fish a suspending, so it's like a jerk bait but different. Okay, so on a jerk bait, boom, boom, pause, however you do it, whatever cadence works for you, right? So you know, you might pause it. I've seen people pause it for 20 seconds, you know, and see a 4-pounder just knock the, you know, plow, right? Just sitting there. So not telling fish stories, but it's an unboxing. But on a lipless, instead of jerking it, when you reel it, reel, right? When you stop, when you have your pause, it suspends. But instead of jerking, glide your rod, right? Glide your rod, catch your line up, glide your rod, sweep it. Is that a better word? Glide, sweep your rod, right? Sweep your rod. Pause. Whatever cadence is going to catch the fish, sweep your rod. Pause. That's what you want to do with these. It's like a jerk bait, a little different. Same concept, but don't jerk. Sweep. You'll catch fish all year long. So if you don't have one of these, listen. These guys, the 6th Sense, they don't care about me. I'm not. This is a good bait. I'll tell you, if you have an opportunity to fish one, get a couple, fish them, you'll catch fish. It's the Quake 80. It's got kind of a tinny hard knock. It's not super tinny, but it's got kind of a aggressive knock too. So cool bait, a little different. They're productive. I don't have one of these. I don't have a Quake, but I have fish suspending lipless. So instead of putting that over here, I'm gonna put that right in my bag. That's all of it. So cool baits. I'll tell you, this was my favorite, the Quake 80. Close second here. Now we only got one soft bait, but what I do like is, boom, we have the Stroker Crawl, right? So we have our Stroker Crawl, watermelon candy. But what's cool is, there's the hook, there's the bullet weights right here. These 3 things, when you're in a boat, you're in a bank, whatever, go catch bass. Just go catch bass. A pond, a river, a lake, go catch bass. So that's what's kind of cool about it. So gonna take a little vacation, going to Tennessee. I'll probably do a video there, whether it's short or long, that we'll see. I am gonna probably get out in a kayak there, probably do a little fishing. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going yet. I'm excited. It's a big deal for me, because I don't get to do this stuff much. Have a family, busy, work. So I'm super stoked about this. What's next? Tournament season. Boom, there it is. Mid-Atlantic kayak bass fishing. The tournament's end of April, and I think they run through October-ish. So basically through summer, and then they kind of end in fall. Super excited. I hope to bring you guys along on that. So the channel's getting better. You can see slowly but surely we're getting it squared away in here. We got some wall coverings and stuff to put up, but I'm stoked. It's going to be a cool year. Channel's going to get better. I hope we're going to grow it. On that note, like and subscribe, share it. You know, trying to build a channel. It helps me out. Camera positioning, all that stuff. We're going to work on all this. So don't beat me up too much yet. I'm having fun here. I have a lot of ideas, and we're going to make this really cool. So a little bit at a time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I know you don't have to be doing this. I know you don't have to take 15-20 minutes out of your day to watch me show you bait, but I'm glad I got to share it with you. And I'm starting to ramble, so that'll be that. Until next time.